When I first learned about all these people coming to our home to see Ninoy, I was just astounded by the numbers. And I said, this proves Ninoy did not die in vain.
Where there is fear, I cannot live. Where there is pain, I can heal. Where there are wounds, I can bind. And hunger, I can fill.
Ninoy liked to do everything yesterday. You know, he was that kind of a person, and he started his political life very early. He was not yet 23 when he ran for mayor. So everything was going for him. He won easily as mayor, vice governor, governor, and senator. And then martial law came about. And suddenly, he was a nobody. Ninoy learned so much from his suffering. He learned that there can only be one way to get through all this suffering, that is by relying on God.
Lord, grant me courage. Lord, grant me strength. Grant me compassion, that I may meet your heart today.
He liked to quote from St. Paul to the Corinthians, for the sake of Christ, I will accept weakness, insults, hardships, persecutions, and calamities. For when I am weak, then I am strong. And how true it was. When Ninoy was garnering all kinds of honors, he wasn't really thinking about God at the time. But in prison, when he was all alone, he had nobody to turn to. He turned to God. He became very prayerful, and he learned to entrust everything to the Lord.
You know, assassination is part of public service. My feeling is we all have to die sometime. If it's my fate to die by an assassin's bullet, so be it. But I cannot be petrified by inaction or fear of assassination, and therefore stay in a corner. I have to suffer with my people. I have to lead them because of the responsibility given to me by our people.
There is hate I can confront. Where there are yokes I can release. Where there are captives I can free. And anger I can appease.
In prison, his whole life became one of prayer. And he would tell me that there were days when he would say 50 rosaries a day because there was nothing to do, and being all alone 24 hours each day, the rosary became his favorite prayer. And I think that's what saved him through all of the hardship that he underwent there.
Lord, grant me courage. Lord, grant me strength. Grant me compassion, that I may be your heart today.
Yes, who wants to suffer? Nobody wants to suffer. But it seems that if we are to be true Christians, then we have to be like Christ. Christ showed us that he was ready and willing to suffer for us. So in the same way, we should accept suffering as a part of our life in and with Christ.
There is fear I cannot live. There is pain that I can. Where there are wounds I can bind.
It was Ninoy who wanted to be president and who worked very hard to be that, but I guess that was not part of God's plan, and his was a bigger role. He was asked not only to suffer in prison, but to offer his life so that our people would be awakened from their apathy and fear, and that we would all work together for the restoration of democracy.
Lord, grant me courage. Lord, grant me strength. Grant me compassion, that I may be your heart today.
I guess Ninoy would start by saying that in whatever you do, give it your best, and that you must love your country and offer your very best for the country. Now, in order to be able to do that, you have to ask for God's help, because without God, you will not be able to do what you want to do. And Ninoy proved it by relying on God.